Welcome to the Allegro Music Podcast and Webcast, where music isn't just music and the ordinary is extraordinary. We're bringing musicians and artists from all over, from Los Angeles to Hemet to San Diego to Georgia to Pennsylvania to Ohio to Washington. We'll bring it to you. Just sit back, relax, and let it happen. On today's Allegro Music Podcast, we'll cover band the Steelwells. So sit back, relax, and let us bring it to you. Yeah, that was a little started off today.
Big fan.
Yeah, absolutely. So am I. Welcome to the podcast, Nick. How you doing?
Fantastic.
It's good to...
It's Saturday.
It is. It is. And
I don't know what that means.
Over there.
I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Of course it's a good thing.
Let's assume it's a good thing.
Why wouldn't it be?
Because Sunday's tomorrow.
Okay, and are you afraid of God's day? Is that the deal?
No, it just reminds me I have to go back to work on Monday.
Okay.
You know, it's that impending day.
Sure.
You have that pressure that I have to get up early.
Mm-hmm.
Well, certain people have to get up early, not me anymore.
Okay.
Taking a sabbatical.
Does that mean you're going on a religious crusade?
A quest, Jason.
A quest. Okay.
A quest. I love questing.
You're not after a Grail. That's been done. You're not after Excalibur. That's been done. So what are you questing after?
I don't know. I never did that quest math.
You're gonna have to find something relevant, something important.
Maybe I have to go to the audience. Have people kind of give me some quest pointers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I need some help.
You go to audiences and you get stuff like, the magic tricycle.
That could be cool. That could be cool. Well, maybe no.
Those are the ones midgets ride in my dreams.
I want them. Okay, this is what I want. I know what I'm questing for. The magical merry-go-round in front of Stater Brothers. It used to be in Hemet, and right in front of the Stater Brothers. They got rid of it. Where did it go? I'll find out. Stay tuned.
Okay.
You put one quarter in, it takes you round and round.
You got to stop kind of doing that thing before you go and ride those things, because
they said it was bubblegum.
It's not bubblegum. It's not bubblegum.
I bought it from an ice cream truck. People still do that.
When was the last time you bought anything from an ice cream truck?
Ice cream truck? I don't know, man. When I was a little kid, it was kind of like the craze. Everyone running ice cream. And then when I was an adult, probably like 18, 19 years old, I had some cousins over, and they're adults. They had kids, but the adults themselves were running out. Ice cream! And it looked ridiculous. These old people with, I don't know, beards and stuff.
Yeah.
Screaming for the ice cream. I vowed then.
Those are the guys that are actually running after the children, not the ice cream.
Yeah. I'll give you a boost. Jump on.
Would you like a big stick? Yeah.
New meaning to the word push pop.
Yeah, not good. Not good, buddy. Well, let's talk about something that is good.
What's that?
Let's talk about the Steelwells, shall we?
I'm a big fan of the Steelwells. I'm a new fan. They just came out and they were nominated for award at the OC Music Festival. We got to see them on the internet, but not yet live. We're working on that. The cool thing about them is they're out of Fullerton. A lot of great things out of Fullerton. Bars. But other than that, yeah, there's those 7 bands making hay, and I can't wait to see what they come up with next.
Well, I'm actually really looking forward to today's podcast, because I like this band, and I've been kind of getting into them a little bit, and hopefully, now that we talk to them a little bit and get them over here on the podcast, that they'll throw us a bone, because we like to go backstage. It's what we like to do.
I don't like people throwing bones. They're sharp sometimes.
On occasion. But we'll start off today by going to one of their very, very first, or one of my favorite videos by them. This is Our Fabled Rabbits, and we'll go ahead and play a little bit of that for you, and see what you think. I dig it.
addiction. Now all of your rabbits need to feed their addiction. They're finding each other, pairing off by two. You wait by the well, they're all laughing at you. If you're waiting, then you're waiting for her. And your fables are being to occur. As you're waiting for your answer to the right, will you throw in all your rabbits inside? Don't waste your time looking in chasms, 'cause you won't find yourself. You wait all your life at the edge of her mattress, but she won't lie If you're waiting, then you're waiting for her. If you're waiting, then you're waiting for her. As you're waiting for your answer to the right, you throw in all your rabbits inside.
Yeah, this particular song reminds me of my early recollections of furries.
How old were you, and was it a traumatic experience?
Well,
Uncles should never put you through that.
I agree, but anyway, they did, and well, so be it. But yeah, that's the Steelwells, and that was our fabled little rabbits, and what a killer little ditty there. I like the I like the
ditty.
outfits. I love the outfits. So
First of all, what man calls it an outfit?
what?
Come on, man.
I wear outfits all the time.
Yeah.
Come on, you're having a problem with my metrosexual terminology?
I am. It troubles me.
What's
As
the-
it should trouble you.
But it doesn't, because I'm secure.
Yeah, keep claiming
Secure,
that.
sitting right here next to you, buddy. Yeah, well,
I have to share space with this man.
And let's get a little closer, shall we?
Oh, no. Oh,
no.
please don't do that. I don't like it.
Yeah, you do, liar. So-
Reek of just pathetic, loving manisms.
That's not very nice.
Yeah.
Well, you know, the Steelwells actually sold out a show tonight. They're playing in Seattle, Washington at High Dive.
Oh, yeah.
And they completely sold out. So sorry if you're in Washington and wanted to see the Steelwells tonight. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to.
I wonder how big of a venue it is. I mean, what if they sold out a Starbucks? I mean, that's not hard.
Right, but you know, it's a high.
I could throw a
it's
Twinkie
high
on the
dive.
ground.
It's got to be cool.
If I jump into the Starbucks here, throw a Twinkie on the ground, I'd start a riot.
Okay.
That's how many people are there.
Well, before we get into something like that, they will be playing at Belly Up on March 22nd.
Now, see, Belly Up, that's a big place.
That's a bitchin' place.
That's really cool.
But you know, getting back to the small venues, we actually played a place called Twigs in San Diego.
Oh, yeah?
And it's a pretty small room. You know, to be honest, I would imagine it fits maybe 50 people tops, but I think we managed to cram about 100 people in that damn place one time. And
Get nice and sweaty in there?
yeah, halfway through the set, we look and you could not see daylight through all the people. Actually, street lights at that point, but yeah, it was crazy. It was a pretty good gig.
Good story. Changed my life.
It's the thing. It's the thing about San Diego fans, though, and Southern California fans too. You know, if they like something, they'll find it, and no matter what size the venue is, it's like flash mob.
It is like flash
I want to
mob.
get one of those started. You can follow us on Twitter, and all of our 12 followers on Twitter right now. You can.
I think it's 13 now.
Watch out for our flash mobs, and we'll do 12-person flash mob. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
We're going to change the world.
Our flash mob is sometimes considered a group of people, maybe a small congregation of people.
Right.
I want a flash mob. See, we could flash mob a bathroom. That'd be badass. You go into the big stall of the bathroom, everyone jumps at the same time. I don't know where I'm going with that. I don't know. I like to stay out of bathrooms. Bathrooms scare me, especially truck stop bathrooms. Have you been in there? Have you been to a truck stop bathroom lately?
I have.
Have you? I don't know where it's going with that either.
Yeah, what you were gonna do is you were gonna talk about how you've been visiting a myriad of truck stop bathrooms and was gonna write a book. You told me all about this. You said you were
that
gonna
was a buddy of mine.
You were gonna write this book about truck stop bathrooms.
World's bathrooms.
No, you said truck stop bathrooms.
No,
You said because
I said.
yes, you said because you wanted to rate the various facilities, the sex, and did I say sex? Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Stupid. The sex is always good.
One happy face with a X'd out eye.
A small movie reference. I don't want to talk about it.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would read that book. That'd be an entertaining book to put out. Come on. Can you imagine if you get that thing out?
Actually, this all came from a story of my buddy, and he always had IBS every time we flew to a new flying all over the United States, and every time we get to the airport, I gotta poo. We go to the next. We get if there's a layover in Dallas and we're on our way to Atlanta, I gotta poo. Oh, back to Atlanta, I gotta poo. So he knew every bathroom from here to the East Coast, and he figured he might just write himself a nice little ditty, a nice bathroom book, exposing the good and bad bathrooms throughout America. And I thought that was a jolly and a well thought out idea.
Okay.
But then, of course, Jason took whatever I said and twisted it into this weird thing about truck stops and eye patches and weird sex with big men with tattoos.
Well, because it's funny. And it would sell.
We're all laughing.
Random House, give us a call.
Random House.
Give us a call.
Wow. So, anyways, we're talking about this band, Steelwells. Steelwells are... actually, they first developed their original CD back in 2007. It had to deal with the sea and the ocean. They were ocean ditties, if you will. And
see, you use ditties now.
I did. I'm trying to pass the word along.
Like puff ditties?
Puff ditty, dirty ditty.
Puff ditties?
Oh, gross. Is that something you catch?
I think you could.
So if
Ditty,
you guys
dirty
are looking
puff.
for medication for the new dirty ditty pant disease, call Jason because he's an expert. Jason?
I want to talk more about truck stop bathrooms.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Only because it's right in front of you. Look down. Oh, yep. It's what I do. I control the power. Yeah. So, anyway, getting back to the Steelwells, shall we?
That was awesome.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I think we should go ahead and play another ditty. What do you think?
I think we're overusing the word ditty. I think we need to retire that word after tonight. Unless they're Irish songs.
Well, this is El Capitan, and we'll give this one a shot.
Those cutouts are freaking me out, man.
Captain knows he's hauling too much gold. Now down to the depths we go. Now we're sitting here waiting on the port side of hell, while we're staring down the barrel of a dark
not too bad of a deal. That was El Capitan.
El Capitan. Then that's their pirate ship song for the latest album.
It is. Pirate ships. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's taking everyone by storm, by force.
By storm.
By storm.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I know. You look how I butchered the English language on a regular basis.
Did that.
Yeah.
I like how you did that. But the Steelwells. Yeah. What genre would you put them in? Because this
indie
is kind
folk rock, I'd say.
Indie folk rock.
Indie. Like
you're just making stuff.
I think we've talked about this numerous times, and I think that putting anybody in a category today makes up their own genre.
Classic jam rock,
classic opera, sonic house music is popular
funk
today.
Bop.
I
would listen to Diddy Funk Bop just because it sounds cool. What are you listening to? These are the Peeps, but they're Diddy Funk Bop. It's boss.
Yeah, first of all, someone should punch you in the ovaries for saying something's boss. Please allow me to be the first one.
That's not very nice.
Stay tuned after the show. We're going to have some extra footage.
You're so mean to me sometimes.
Boss. It's boss. Are you going to do that 1991 thing where you cross your arms in front of your Audi?
I may.
God, I hate the 90s.
Well, they got another cool song, and this is The Dance Is Out of Your Hands, and this is off of their EP, Shallow on the Draft. Shallow on the Draft.
You're reading it, man.
I'm not. Yeah.
I'm trying to read it.
English language is hard for me. Yeah. So
push the button.
Oh, you're so mean to me. I just want to grab you.
Yeah.
And give you kisses.
Wow.
Don't she look pretty in her paisley dress, standing over this city to get a view of this mess? Don't turn around, don't look up. Just keep your eyes straight ahead. If you should fall asleep, we'll all hold up your head. And so turn out the light.
This dances out of your hands, and you know, there are a lot of times I feel that my dance is out of my hands.
Yeah.
Why-
I've seen
why
your
are you
dancing.
silly?
It's amazing, man.
Well, I get this thing going where I do this little number.
Look,
and this,
gyrating ham hocks is really the dance of this season.
Hey! Was that a reference to my man?
No. There's thin
man
ham
belly?
hocks out there.
It's
The
not.
pig is known for its slenderness. They use the word delgado to
my
describe
six
it in
pack
Mexico.
turned into a party ball.
A party ball.
Yes.
No, you're like one of those gym balls that you have to sit on to get the real action out of your abs.
not
That's
very
you.
nice.
They're only $15.
Uh-huh.
They're good. They're good investment for your future and your
It's
health.
not very nice, and it doesn't make me feel
So
good.
is your belly.
And I don't think I like you very much anymore, honestly.
You're not coming to my birthday party?
Nope, you're off the Christmas card list. I'm telling you.
I never got a Christmas card from you. I'm kind of happy about that. It might involve
Yeah.
something with some obese man dropping his shorts and giving me salutations for the season.
Anyway, back to the Steelwells, and this band. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of info out there on them on the web. And like I said, there is a new album out that's Shallow on the Draft, and you can buy that on iTunes. And because there's not a whole lot out there on the web, we thought that maybe we'll bring you a little bit of a video from them and let them explain themselves to you and introduce themselves. So we'll turn over to these guys.
Don't she look pretty in her paisley dress, standing over this city to get a view of this mess? Oh,
The Steelwells are Billy Kim, Joey Winter,
don't turn
Robbie
around,
Gullidge,
look
Andrew
up.
Eapen, Jonathan Bradley.
Keep your eyes straight ahead. If you should fall asleep, we'll all hold up.
We used to have these band meetings at Red Robin all the time. We were just throwing names out there that we thought would work for the band, and somebody shouted out the Steelwells. I've always felt like a well is something that you can constantly draw from as long as you treat it right.
Of the world rests on these crooked shoulders. Her star won't shine till the ship's on time.
You know, we go way back, and so I mean, I'm really good friends with them, and Robbie and Billy I've known for quite some time, and everything just feels really cohesive and comfortable.
Every person has their own part. Every person has their own creativity within their own part, and especially when we're just on the same page with each other.
Her star shines.
We each have a pretty equal part, and when we jam, we tend to kind of come together, and it creates kind of our own specific sound.
We won't come.
Music touches on every note in life to me. I mean, you walk outside, you hear birds, and you hear cars, and that to me is music. Our vision is to just be as honest with ourselves and the music as possible. Clearly I'm not the only one who's experienced things in life. I write about those experiences. I feel like people can connect with that. We're focused on just trying to get to the next step. Whatever the next step is, that's where we're aiming to go for. Our goal is things to light, musically and lyrically. I'd say if you want to connect with something and feel something, listen to our music. I think that it's there.
so we let them kind of introduce themselves a little bit, and hopefully you get more of an idea of what these guys are all about, and know that they're not just a band, but man, they're an experience.
Just like my friend Jason. Thank you.
I am an experience. I am.
Yeah.
And I think we've been doing good about experiencing each other and experiencing different things together.
I think my parents are listening to this, and I want them to know, first of all, that's a lie.
No, we have been. We've been experiencing all kinds of cool stuff.
Is that when you break wind in the room and the door's shut?
No,
and there's
that's
nowhere to go, and I'm choking off my air supply?
Hey.
To save my life.
That's we
And my
experienced
sanity.
all kinds of great stuff. Like we went to the Soda Bar and experienced Astra Kelly.
Oh, you're talking about real stuff.
Real stuff.
Astra Kelly was amazing, and that place is actually quite surprising. The Soda Bar is pretty cool for being in kind of a scary area.
El Cajon, yeah.
Well, it's downtown El Cajon. It's a place where you don't want to be lost.
This is very true.
When
El
you're next
Cajon's
to
a little shady sometimes.
here's the deal. If you're next to a Church's Chicken, you kind of basically are at in life.
Are you picking on Churches? Because I dig that chicken. Have you had Churches in a while?
I haven't had Churches, but I remember the last time I had Churches that used oil as a topping. I'm just not a fan. I don't like a freaking heart attack in a cup.
But it's delicious. It's delightful.
I'm not gonna lie, it tasted good, but I felt like I took about 4 or 6 years off my life.
They had that Cajun rice that had.
Here he goes. Here he goes with food.
It was awesome. It was this like processed rice with this like processed meat byproduct stuff with this processed some sort of spicy jalapeno-like substance, and it was delightful.
See, if they did that with the cereal box and every ingredient had the word processed in front of it, processed water with processed wheat and processed cardboard, and
that coming from the same people that just watched 6 episodes of Jamie Oliver's food experiment.
Yeah, we're bragging about our Church's Chicken experiment. Jamie Oliver, by the way, is a cook out of the UK that focus on food and health and most obese communities here in the United States, and did a great job kind of bringing the from the ground level of one school system in city. Actually, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jason, but he took the city that was rated as the most obese in the United States, and actually it was rated on not just consumption of meals, but the death toll due to factors of obesity. So we rail on about Church's Chicken and things of that nature, but really, this guy, what was his name again?
Jamie Oliver.
Jamie Oliver. Yeah, he did a great job of turning one community around. So, shout out for him. Good job, buddy.
Well, what about the show though?
The TV show? His show.
Mm-hmm.
It's great, entertaining. Europeans cussing. I'm a fan of that.
You were much up there. But what was cool about it is that he actually taught the community how to eat through starting with the kids and got the kids involved in it and changed the whole community's outlook on their eating lifestyle.
You know what's funny? Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say one of the main cooking utensils in these people's homes were deep fat fryers. I am not kidding you. Deep fat fryers.
The school system has to abide by certain regulations in order to feed a well-rounded meal to your children. And the funny thing for Jason and I to hear was that they considered vegetables to include potatoes. So you have to have a vegetable, right? Well, you got French fries. That's a vegetable. Well, you mean that battered piece of grease with salt on it? That's their vegetable? Well, why not? No, that's not true. It's not a vegetable. It's a starch.
Well, they actually consider that vegetable. And it's crazy that he had this stir fry that he made with like 7 different vegetables in it, and it didn't meet the governmental regulations for amount of vegetables in a food product for schools consumption, but what was it? A corn dog and French fries did. Yes. There's corn and corn dog. It's right there in the name. Yeah. Mustard seed, ketchup. There's a tomato on the packet. I can't get any more clear. That's Jamie Oliver behind us, but hi, Jamie. Hey, what's up, buddy? Yeah, you know what's funny though? I mean, and it's part of our culture as an obese society. They had a popular radio show out there where
the announcer was pretty much the antagonist of this whole entire venture for Jamie Oliver. And he was telling him, I don't care what you do. You go out there, you ain't going to change people's minds. You're set in their ways. And I'm like, well, you guys have the highest death toll of anybody in the United States because the way you eat. Everybody they interviewed was pretty much obese.
Oh, what I liked about it is when he took
Sorry,
him.
fat people.
I'll get to you later after I finish these mayonnaise balls.
Yeah,
they're delish.
When you when you put your children in the car with a pitchfork, might be a clue.
Well, it was really sad when he took him to the mortuary. And he was showing them the caskets.
Yeah, essentially what they did is they gutted out a Volkswagen Bug and they put fat people in there and buried them.
Yeah.
It was seriously the size of a small car.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
And he was saying they can't take a hearse, they have to take a flatbed truck.
Yeah.
I
mean, I'm guilty of it. Like, I like getting in shape. Obviously, you can see I need to work on it again.
Well, I'm in shape. Round is a shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I chose a shape. It's a triangle. It's my shape.
I'm beautiful.
Yeah. We're just gonna not talk after that. Let everybody soak that in. Just breathe it in. God, he's glorious.
I mean, come on. If J-Lo can call Casey Abrams sexy, she could call me sexy, right?
Yeah, she's a liar, though.
Right? Look at
talent doesn't mean you're beautiful. I don't care what any of the gays say.
I don't know. Talent. I think talent has a lot to do with one's perception of beauty. You know, because you look at Katie. Katie Lang's extremely talented. She's amazing.
But she's got a head that looks like a foot.
I definitely wouldn't call her beautiful, but and I do have the wrong plumbing for it. But you know, I mean,
wow.
That being said, I find her pretty attractive when she sings. Yeah. Just saying. Bette Midler. Look at Bette Midler.
You know what,
Come
though?
on.
I don't care what anybody says.
How attractive is that chick? She is awesome.
She's not attractive at all, but she is cool. I like her. And by the way, Bet, if you're listening, I apologize for all the times I've called you butt fiddler. I didn't mean it. It came from a place of rage, and I'm working on it. Thank you. So, yeah, we were talking about one of our ideas is you have all these people going on American Idol as the judges. And you know what? You have one cuckoo-brained celebrity, and that's Aerosmith's Steven Tyler. And the cool thing about him is, regardless of what you say about the man and the fact that he doesn't even look human unless you pull his skin straight, is that he's been there. He's done that. You know, the guy is an exceptional musician, and he stood the test of time. And, you know, J-Lo, as beautiful as she is and talented in perhaps dancing and maybe other things, who knows, she is not, I don't think, credible to judge these people. And everybody on the stage in the top 10 or 11 is a better than she is. Perhaps not a performer yet, but they're in their infancy. They're still young. And what we were talking about, it would be so bitchin' if you get like Bette Midler out there, because she would be funnier than sin. She can out-sing pretty much everybody on stage, and she would just be one sassy-ass bee.
Yeah. She'd be way fun. She'd be way fun.
I mean, she's got a head that kind of rivals Jay Leno's chin, but, you know, yeah, she's kind of pretty if you squint your eyes really hard and think about Jesus.
You were so mean.
What?
You were so mean. I mean, she's got some attributes. I mean, look at this. I mean, you know, she's got a little.
Okay, you have this thing from 1984 that's clearly sprayed, and she cut and paste Goldie Hawn's legs. I recognize those things anywhere.
I kind of like it. Look at that. That's nice.
Still with the Jay Leno face, though.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fun.
Right.
She's cool.
It looks like her face took in all the calories over at Church's Chicken.
Oh God, you were such a jerk.
What? I mean it with love. I love you. The wind beneath my wings changed my life.
Oh God. Let's talk about something else, shall we? Shall we talk about the news a little bit?
Oh, we're gonna have a little news. Talking about news, we have a little story about another diva. She's one of the tops, Jason. She changed my life, and I never met her.
Who's
Her name's Lindsay.
Oh, the Lohan-ator.
How'd you know that?
I know.
You know why?
Lindsay.
You know why?
Lindsay.
Because when you hear Lindsay, you just think Lohan. She thought so too, because she actually took her last name out of the freaking picture. That's right. Her father, with all his problems with the law, she decided to remove the name completely. Not to go to her mom's maiden name or anything like that. Just, my name is now Lindsay. Yeah.
Okay.
Like Madonna, like Bjork, I'm in the cream of the crop land. My name's Lindsay. Look me up. I'm on Wikipedia.
Wait.
I'm in jail sometimes. I
So
like to
she
steal
did
sparkly things from retail stores.
She did the same thing
I have
as
money.
Prince.
Huh?
She did the same thing as Prince.
Well, no,
like
she didn't turn her name into a symbol.
Yeah, but he went to the artist formerly known as.
Yeah, but Prince never
Right.
had a last name.
That's true.
It wasn't
That's
like
true.
Prince Jones or Prince Jefferson.
Yeah.
It was just Prince.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good point. But I mean, just Lindsay.
The reason why we bring this up is because this is a douchebag thing. I mean, if you're going to be Lindsay and you have no real career in the singing community, I mean, that's who changes their name. It's the musician artists, like the J-Los. J-Lo, Jenny from the Block.
Okay, but she could be Lindsay from the Cell Block.
See how we did that just
Yeah,
now? We
yeah.
flipped it on you.
Uh-huh.
That's how we do things.
Yeah.
Dirty Diddy Money.
Could be like I don't know, Lindsay Skanky Hoary.
See?
Yeah.
We're helping society.
Yeah, there we go. Lindsay, take notes. Write this down.
Yeah.
I mean, we're good at this kind of thing. We're professionals.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for like 3 days.
Veterans. Next in our story, we're talking about the influential and awe-inspiring Chris Brown.
Oh.
Chris Brown was interviewed on Good Morning America by Robin Roberts, and unfortunately she hinted at his previous relationship in Interlude with Rihanna, focusing on the subsequent restraining order and everything that ensued. And everybody, I know you know what I'm talking about. The ninja that decided to wreak havoc on her face. That's Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah. He judo chopped her head.
He's quite the dude. He's quite the dude. He's
Come on. What is he? What is it to you? How does he make you feel emotionally?
This guy, I swear, why are we even talking about him anymore? Because he is such a horrible human being.
Well,
and the thing is we give these people power by we keep talking about him, and this guy is just a shitbird.
Well,
I don't know if he likes women or not, and maybe he doesn't.
You mean he hates himself because he likes men, so he takes it out on women's faces?
There's got to be something innate in
this
that.
This is a new level. Everyone join us. Come with us.
There's got to be something innate in that about Chris Brown.
Well, he was so after this interview that he post-interview rushed off stage, went to his dressing room and broke a window. Talk about a Disney character. They were talking about Russell Simmons backing him up, saying that he goes through the same emotional strife that some of these people that go on to what's that show that all the young starlets were on, Disney's Clubhouse or whatever, and now that they're adults, they have all these emotional problems with drugs. Isn't Lindsay Lohan one of these people?
Yes.
Yeah, he was talking about the pressures that young musicians and people in the limelight have to deal with. And the thing is, there's a lot of examples where it's quite the opposite. And if you don't want to be seen, get out of show business. Very, very few people would have gone after him. So, in regards to Chris Brown and his anger, we're going to go ahead and give him an upgrade. So, as Lindsay changed her name to Lindsay blank, we're going to go ahead and give Chris Brown the new middle name of Chris Ike Turner Brown.
Oh, I think that's awesome. He's the kind of guy that he's great with puppies.
Yeah.
And horrible with women.
Yeah. When he texts Rihanna, he says TTTBH. Talk to the hand. Talk to the backhand.
Talk to the backhand.
Talk to the backhand.
He's got that whole thing down wrong. Chris, it's this way. Talk to the hand, not talk to the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that whole thing wrong. Stop watching Ike Turner.
Ike Turner. That guy was a model citizen, right?
Yeah, no, not so much. Chris, you can do better, buddy. You can. Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on. Our final story. This is important to me, and I think this should be important to you too. This is about a young lady, 13 years old. Her name is Rebecca Black. I'm almost certain you've heard of her. Why? Because she got millions and millions of downloads and I don't know how many YouTube hits, 700,000 comments on a week.
Which is not bad.
It's kind of like where we're at right now as Allegro. We're getting a lot of comments in. We're trying to filter some of the crazies out so we can get to some of your mail, but please bear with us. In this story, though, Friday is a song, and it's a song written by Clarence J. and Patrice Wilson, performed by the young Rebecca Black. In short, but in short, this poor girl was actually given the opportunity to sing a song that sounds so much like some of the new pop songs of today. Some of them that come to mind are probably Justin Bieber's "Baby, Baby, Baby, Oh, Baby, Baby, Baby." Lyrics. You know that he came from a place of pain and poverty, and it comes out in his music.
Definitely.
On that list as well, we also have Miley Cyrus's "Party in the USA," because everybody wants to party in the USA
With Miley Cyrus.
Yay, 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 yay! Party in the USA.
Okay.
So I'm hoping Jason over here's got a little video for us to kind of catch you up on what you're missing and how everybody's giving death threats to this poor 13-year-old girl who's just trying to sing a song.
I do, actually. I do. Sorry about that. That was a little loud. Woo! But,
It'll get you. It'll get you.
We'll take a look at it.
I'm in it already, man. Yeah, yeah. I love that.
7 a.m. waking up in the morning. Gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs. Gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal. Seeing everything, the time is going. Ticking on and on, everybody's rushing. Gotta get down to the bus stop. Gotta catch my bus. I see my friend.
Bus stop.
Kicking in the front seat.
Front seat.
In the back seat.
Right back here, baby.
Gotta make my mind up. Which seat can I take? It's Friday, Friday.
I don't know what they're talking about. This is awesome.
Friday, everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying, 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 partying. Fun, 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 fun. Looking forward to the weekend. We're driving on the highway, cruising so fast. I want time to fly. Fun, fun, think about fun. You know what it is.
Okay, now, these kids are in a car, and who's driving? They're, what, 13, right?
Have they ever heard of a seatbelt?
This doesn't seem very safe to me. This is an old fogey.
It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the partying, partying, partying. Fun, 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 fun. Looking forward to the weekend. Yesterday was Thursday. Today it's Friday. We so excited. We gonna have a ball today. Tomorrow is Saturday and Sunday afterwards. I don't want this weekend to end.
R&B, Rebecca Black. So chillin' in the front side, in the backseat. I'm driving, cruising, fast lane, switching lanes.
So he's driving Rebecca Black around.
Dude, that's scary, dude. That bearded dude is like old. And he's like driving that I'm not talking about you. You're not talking about driving a 13-year-old girl who's obviously singing a song to help retarded people understand words and songs in the days of the week.
Well, we've definitely got Friday down.
I did not know that Saturday came after Friday and Sunday came after Saturday. We all learned something.
It's got a little something to it, though.
Yeah, it does. Is Jason's busting a move.
Maybe we should do that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, people can see him now. Now, for all of you that are on the emotional edge and you're 1 inch away, now's the time.
Oh,
Now's the time.
That wasn't nice. That wasn't nice.
What? I'm trying to help you out.
That was Rebecca Black, and that was Friday. And wow,
It sounds
okay.
like a witch was on helium.
come on. I mean, it wasn't any worse than the stuff we've seen from Bieber and those guys.
But that's my point, and that's why I bring this up. Everyone's out there about how great these little peons are, but really, is it much different from what you just heard?
Not so much. Not so much.
And there's true talent out there, but you know they're not a part of that corporate mechanism, so they get no airtime. What can I say? C'est la vie.
Yeah. Well, the thing is I don't think a 13-year-old girl deserves to get death threats because of a stinking video she made. No matter how, I mean,
well, I have a theory
terrible,
about that.
I have a theory about that.
Of course, I have
any talent.
You know, here's the reason why she gets death threats. Career for herself, be a musician, be in the limelight, be the next Lady Gaga, if you will. But the truth is, she's not. What she's doing is plotting to get into Justin Bieber's pants. And as you know, there's a huge following of people that are willing to give death threats just to basically cock block the Bieber. And this is a way of getting in there. What was that?
That was me. I'm sorry.
He pushed a button. He's fired.
I wanted to hear a little more of Rebecca.
He's a fan. Not right. He's gonna be at the gym.
I want to see if there's a little more.
He's like,
something to work out to.
Please don't let these headphones go off, and everyone's gonna hear what I'm hearing.
I just wanted to see if she had something for Tuesday, because I've been having trouble with Tuesdays.
Comments like that is what gets you on the mailing list for all those blue dots on YouTube. Well,
hey!
What color are those sex offender dots? Red dots. Red dots.
I don't think it really works having it on a website and having a little blue dot on the website. I think what they should do is have like a blue dot hologram above your house. Kind of like those those waving signs that they have.
Oh, the little neon things. If they go back and forth, they'll actually spell out a word.
Yeah. I think they ought to have one of those above their houses. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be like 12-year-old boys are okay.
You drive by and you're like, whoa, I'm not trick or treating there.
Then you're gonna get pedophile hackers that say, "Want some candy? Want some candy?" I've got popsicles in my basement.
My blue dot looks like an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's always holes in those stories. So disturbing. And
we went there.
And yeah, that's kind of what we do. It's kind of what we do.
Yeah. Thank you. Classy Hemet.
Stay classy Hemet. Oh, well. Anyway, shall we listen to another one from our good buddies, the Steelwells?
Thank God.
Yeah.
Save me for myself.
I think we should. We'll listen to something from a little house party and see what they got going on there. There's our guys right there. Tuning.
That's an annoying sound. Oh, it gets better. Guy walked by.
What I love is that they're playing like little venues and things like that in little places, and it's so fun to be able to go and see bands like that.
Not only that, I mean, I rail on little places, but the thing is, that's when you get the best show. That's when you're intimate with the artist.
Oh, for sure.
You get to see everything. And a band like this, I mean, they're going to make it. So, I mean, to be able to tell people that you saw them at the local place, I mean, that's insane,
And yeah, and you can still hire them for your party.
Come to my birthday. Play after the piñata. It's not candy in there.
Oh,
it's
man.
chorizo. It's my party. Don't tell me what to do.
It's my party. I can play with chorizo if I want to.
Dude, how badass would that be? It would look kind of sick that you bust open a piñata like donkey and it's got chorizo coming out of it. Kids screaming, everyone's going ape shit. I love it.
Mommy, I got a hoof. Oh, lengua tonight.
That's not funny.
Oh no,
Yeah,
it's not at all funny. It's okay. What is funny is this song. This is Boxes, and this is off of the Steelwells "Shallow on the Draft" album. And I don't think it's really funny. It's just we were talking about pinatas, and this is about boxes. So
Right. Everyone shake your head yes.
yeah.
I actually dig this song.
That was Boxes. That was Boxes.
I like boxes. I like pallets. I like dollies. I like all shipping material.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you pretty good at packing and boxes?
Oh, I can pack that box. You want your box pack?
Whoa. Wow.
Right here, buddy.
Geez. I think we went to a different place than we were intending
I'm talking
to.
about packing boxes, Jason.
I know.
I'm talking about having sexual intercourse. I'm talking about packing boxes. Damn the innuendo.
Wow. Jeez. Wow, I feel silly now.
You should.
Well, we've got a number of things going on here pretty soon. We've got our little Drumming with Ray thing going.
Yeah, Drumming with Ray.
That'll be 2 weeks from yesterday, which will be, what, the 8th? Is that correct? Yes, I believe it is.
I'm going to say yes for yes's sake.
Yes. You can go to Facebook and check out that event.
Which we have. If you're a friend of the Allegro Music Podcast, you can definitely jump onto the event site and join up and let us know when you're coming out. And Ray is a brilliant educator out of like Fullerton, I believe. UCR, and
the guy teaches everywhere.
yeah, he teaches everywhere. So he's from Yemen and Bratislava. No, he doesn't teach everywhere. He's from Orange County. But he comes out, and what he does is he teaches people kind of in a round, and his thing is about kind of showcasing, and teaching children with like mental disabilities, or the elderly, or people who just love to drum. And he has a real comfortable atmosphere. He has all the drums, so if you don't have a drum, you can come on out and be a part of the festivities. And the cool part is he works with children with cognitive resonance, left brain, right brain stuff, and gets the synapses firing. It's real cool stuff. I'm not an expert, but Jason might know more about it.
Well, he's a certified wellness percussion instructor.
So there's a name to it.
He's able to take drums and drums from all over the world and use them in a way that people refine their cognitive skills. So, like you said, it gets that left brain, right brain thing firing, and it helps people get their whole body involved. So, get your mind involved, get your mind coordinated with your hands, get your ears and everything in tune, and being able to create a rhythm and create a rhythm as a group. And there's so many health benefits that have been proven by this sort of technique. It helps with Alzheimer's patients. It helps them slow the progression of the disease and regain a little bit of their cognitive. With autistic kids or ADHD kids too, stay focused and be able to retain a little more of a focus. So there's a lot of great things about this, and plus it's just freaking fun.
It is fun, and
it's a good time.
It's good times. I mean, he doesn't just have novice percussionists out there. I mean, there's expert percussionists with them, and so you get to take part in their talents as well as learning something on your own. And I think it was fun just being a part of it.
It was a good time, and like I said, that's going to be on April 8th.
I believe it's April 8th.
April 8th
at 6 o'clock. So check it out. Do you have the address?
Yeah, it's 135 East Florida.
135 East Florida. If you guys know the area here in downtown Hemet, it's right next to the Hungry Heart 2. So just check it out downtown. We'll have the doors open, so come on and drop by.
Yeah, I think it's actually 135 and a half East Florida.
And now he's making up stuff.
It's right.
This isn't Harry Potter, okay? We're not going to Hogwarts, all right? We're playing drums.
It's that building with the overhang. So we'll have a sign out there.
Jason's always about overhang. Yeah, you can't put in a podcast without saying the word overhang. Yeah,
that wasn't very nice, by the way.
I was talking about structural overhang.
No, you weren't.
No, I wasn't.
No, you weren't. And with that, I think we should wind things up with this song. This is called "The End" by the Steelwells. So I think it's fairly apropos, don't you?
Indubitably.
your chance. You better make it right. There's no going back, and no real answers, and no giving any slack. Just some really big dams with a whole lot of cracks. And they multiply, yeah. Oh, they're breaking apart. The children are drowning while you're losing your heart. Oh no. Don't waste your time asking why, or shaking your fist at the sky. Just turn yourself forwards, man, holding your breath. Sing out, 'cause this is the
Boy, that's the end. That's the end of the Steelwells, buddy. Sorry,
No more.
no more
We're
Steelwells
all
ever, ever,
gone.
ever.
Yeah. We're kicking them out for good. No, we're not. We're fans.
We are fans. We are fans, and it's a good thing we are, because if we weren't, it could be very dangerous for those guys. Because
Yeah.
we're powerful guys, and people in the know, with the know, and the who do you know, and the what do you know, and the how do you know, and the what do you know.
I know.
I know. Phew, that was tough.
Yeah.
Well, we've not only got this Drum with Ray thing going, we've got another good thing going on April 30th, and we're looking forward to it. It's the Maystone Music Festival.
The Maystone Music Festival.
The Maystone Music Festival.
He sings it.
I do. So tell us a little bit about it, Nick, shall we?
Oh, wow. Where do I start? It's going to be at the Esplanade Arts Center here in the Hemet-Sinisino Valley. Feature 8 to 10 musicians. They're excellent musicians, ranging from San Diego to Orange County to here locally, even in the Idlewild area. So it's a community thing, and they're no slouches. And we have Marshall Hawkins. We got Steph Johnson.
It's going to be it's going to be out at that Esplanade Art Center, and you can find us broadcasting live from that event.
So if you want to be one of those retards who jumps behind the camera and waves, yeah, more power to you.
Well,
We have security, by the way.
not really.
No. Hi. Get my back, brother. Get my back. Raging fans everywhere.
Yeah, it's tough being such celebrities that we are.
Yeah, we're kind of a big deal. Another big deal is going to be Ween's Winery. They're going to be gracious enough to be out there serving their great wines. Hangar 24 Brewery, the famous Hangar 24 Brewery out of Redlands. Yeah, if you don't know about them, you don't know anything about anything.
I do know that the first Tuesday of every month, if you are in the restaurant industry, you can go out there and get 3 $1 beers.
And that's one hell of a deal. And you get to hang out there. They have a bitchin' patio they just built. Hangar 24 is one of those favorite places you can find in Southern California. And it's a local vibe. People are great. The beer is pretty much some of the best beer I've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, it's not just a regular microbrewery. It's one of the rare companies of Southern California. So,
well, I'm excited about the whole event. I'm excited that we're going to be able to showcase all the great things that are going on in the San Jacinto Valley, Hemet-San Jacinto Valley. As far as the arts, there's a lot of great things that are going out at the Esplanade Art Center, from the Inland Stage Company and the great productions that they're doing out there. There's every third Sunday of the month there is the Wine, Art, and Jazz Night.
Oh yeah,
featuring Sean Longstreet and his groups, as well as a variety of special guests. And they've got a varied amount of different exhibits, and they rotate them all the time. Right now, I think it's a textile exhibit, but they've had the Western Center of Anthropology out there. They've had all kinds of great things.
It's a bitchin' building. You walk in, I mean, you're in an art studio. How cool is that? Who knew there was one here in town? And just following that, we're going to have a stage in there where we're going to feature some of our performers. So you have to come out. It's a moral imperative.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, just
moral imperative.
It's an imperative.
That's something pretty serious, buddy.
And so is this event. You
That's
know why?
something pretty serious.
Because revenue generated from this event is going to go directly to much needed music education programs. So support your community, support music education, and support this man right here because he's gorgeous.
I think that's pretty important. And, we are going to be looking for sponsors for this Maidstone music event. You can email us at info.allegromusicvenue.com.
Join the cause.
And we'll be able to give you all the great opportunities for sponsorship as well as on this fantastic webcast. And we are accepting sponsors for that as well. And you can log on to www.allegromusicvenue.com and become a member and join. So thank you very much to my good buddy Nick right here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us on the Allegro Music Webcast, and we look forward to another great webcast in just a couple days, so tune in. You can catch us live on Ustream, and that's ustream.tv and /Allegro
/channel/Allegro Music Podcast.
See, I'm glad you have all the technical
So
stuff.
I get the big bucks, baby.
All right, so from us to you, we bid you adieu.
It's such a simple thing. You've given me this ring. You own my heartache now. There's nothing more to say. I'm flying home today, but I'll be singing for you all.